I haven't actually been playing yet before this today. What is this here? Okay, awesome. Yeah, it's a bit costly. I saw your 3D models and stuff, by the way. Those are cool. How do I get rid of this then? Just minimize the window. That doesn't work. Probably gonna crash the stream. I'm gonna try to like mouse over something else like that one. Yeah, that did it. Oh, by the way, like the best trick for this, because this is one of those endless things, you know, like it will just take for freaking ever, always. In Windows, you can actually turn on something called click lock or something, or in the mouse settings. It's just a standard Windows setting, which works like you'll just press the mouse. You can set like a timer on how long do you have to press the mouse for it to sort of lock in the mouse button. You just set that to the minimum delay, and you hold the mouse button for a second and release it, and it'll just sit there and chop down trees until the tree is gone. Very, very practical. Don't even need like a special mouse, a gaming mouse or anything. It just saves you so much wrist pain. Now if there was like an auto clicker thing as well in Windows, that would be sweet. So it's actually not that slow. I mean, this will probably take like no more than 5 minutes, I think, to get these 1000 burled woods. I don't even need 1000 burled wood. I need... Is anyone good at math? I need... like 600? Possibly? Yeah, should be fast. I'm gonna stream for a bit now, actually, before starting the episodic thing, and that's just because I've noticed most times when I'm streaming, like, people tend to come in like half an hour into the stream at the earliest. That's when like we hit our peak. Well, not peak, but that's when like it's more than 2 people usually. Because presumably not everyone is just sitting on their email clients all day and just waiting for a Twitch update. Oh, you're a biker. Ah, yeah. I actually saw your Facebook profile. That seems logical. I'm more like a pretend biker. I think I could fit in if no one knew otherwise. Have the... Is it here? No. Otherwise, have the tattoo as well. I don't really have a bike. I have a truck driver's license though. Yeah, 600. Excellent. We'll do 600. No pain. I wonder how those work, because I know I could pick up the... We're going to do an experiment with that before I place all my stuff in it. I'm curious with those vaults. Like I could on like the magic vault thing, the void vault, I could pick it up and place it somewhere else and I hadn't lost anything, obviously, because it's not actually stored in the vault but in the void. But I wonder if I stuff a bunch of things into the stone vault and then pick up the stone vault, if that still contains it like a bag, or if that messes up with the inventory space once I move it. It's alpha after all. Those are valid concerns, I feel. And maybe we even do some props after that. Always so dark. I wished I did come with a suggestion to them. They probably never saw it. To the devs, I mean. They should do like Rust. You know, like they should do night cycles like Rust, which is no, I didn't say that to these guys. I said that to the TUG game guys. Because their night cycles were, that was really dark. It was like pitch black during night, and the night was long there as well. But I think Rust got it right, and it's one of the few games where I've seen this, where basically the night is like a sixth of the length of a day. So you still have night, you still have those features that those things that happens only at night and such, but it's not an annoyance. It's not something you have to like run back and can't do shit all night, or is dangerous all night, or for a very long time. What is that? One question. Do ore seams work like real life ones? See a line of the same ore types in a row? There might all be one seam. You mean like a vein? We can go mining like just like you can find an ore vein afterwards. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Or you mean like if they pop up on the ground and like if you see like 3 red dots, that's like could be a connected one? That's that is not the case most times. The ore veins, like the only time you will see like 2 ends of one vein is usually it's not the same ore, because goddamn flies, banana fly bullshit. It's like here, you know, like very many of the ores has some kind of thing on the back of it. You know, screw it. We're just gonna start streaming already. This is the stream. Hello, welcome everyone. Hello YouTube. So. This is like, I don't know, silver, and it has some gem or something at the end, and oftentimes you can see like the silver part would be over here and then the gems would be over here. There would be a couple of meters in between them, that way connected, but you rarely see 2 ends of silver, if ever. I haven't seen it, I think. I'll go over here. So to people watching this on YouTube, I wasn't planning on starting just yet, but we actually have semi-interesting things to talk about, so it's going to be a bit slack to begin with here. A bit of chatting, not so much doing, just for a few minutes while we gather up 600. That was striped wood log, I don't need those. 600 burled wood logs for a stone vault, and the reason for that is inventory almost full. Need to store it somewhere, and the void vault is also full. Gamora says again, just thinking that some of them might be surface indicators of stuff a lot deeper. Yeah, but they haven't really placed ores deeper yet. Everything is on the surface. With the the only thing I've seen that I've actually found more of that is like hidden underneath the surface that you can't see from above is what's it called? That white stuff. Not marble. Alabaster. I haven't read much. Yeah, I'll probably do like a mining guide. That's like my next thing. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow, like the ultimate mining guide or something. Oh, and if you see this on YouTube, by the way, that will have been a few days ago. From what I know right now, alabaster, there's just my observations, is that often you will find it in places where two other veins of either the same or two different type of ores are closely together, and then you dig out those two, and underneath both of those two there might be like a third vein, which is alabaster. That is strange. I have found it on the surface on a couple of occasions too, but it's kind of strange how I find those like underneath two other veins often. It's just weird. But obviously, eventually they will have not only ores deeper down, but cave systems, like randomly generated cave systems. Cave systems that is not permanent, like this world has been randomly generated once, I believe. Sort of like Minecraft style randomly generated, and then it's permanent after that. But that's only the surface, and that's going to be the same case with EverQuest EverQuest Next, the non-building MMO as well. They're going to have like I said, it works differently on the ground. You can still dig through the ground, you can fall through the ground, knock to the ground, explode through the ground, and there will be cave systems and life forms and like civilizations of various kinds underneath the surface, and those changes. So that, whoa, it's not possible to harvest this? Why? Oh, is someone's claim maybe? Must be someone's claim here. I've been able to harvest those before. That'll be interesting. I'm looking equally much forward to the non-landmark version. Even though I'm a builder and a crafter and everything, I'm also an MMO progression type fan. And I love the fact that... Let's talk a little bit about not landmark, the other one. It's coming out later, which I will of course obviously also be covering at its full length. Obviously it's voxel based, it's the same world, it's the same engine, same mechanics. You're not going to be building as much. I believe though that will be player housing and such, of course, and you can import things approved by them obviously into that world from this game. But the other thing that is really cool about it is the AI. And if you haven't heard my little speech and enthusiastic talk about that during Christmas, what it is basically is I'm just gonna take one example that Dave Georgeson, like the I don't know his title, he's like the head of, I don't know, EQ. An example that he used, so he said like if you do in a regular MMO, you will have mobs, right? So say standard World of Warcraft type MMO, and you'll have a road, goes like here, and this road is maybe in the desert, somewhere far away from civilization. So you think, okay, we'll probably put like desert type mobs here, or like say a specific type of orcs in this case. And people will learn that this is where the orcs are. So like you come here and then we just can kill all 10 of them that usually spawn. So we have wait 5 minutes and 10 more will spawn. And that's basically how mobs work in the world. While as in EverQuest Next, it's going to be like those orcs might spawn there the first time and the second time. And when people learn that we can come here and kill orcs, the orcs will be like, screw this, I don't want to be here. People come and kill us here all the time. We have no chance. So the orcs will move. And they will like move to somewhere that fits their criteria better. They have certain criteria that they work by. So like their criteria is they want sort of like an easy fight. They will want to be able to rob and assault people, but not to be slaughtered. So there are certain things they don't like. They don't like civilization, like civilized areas, guards, dangers, that kind of things. But they do like open, abandoned spaces with like an even but not heavy traffic, so they can, you know, be like highway robbers. So they will find a place like that, and then they will stay there until maybe someone comes and chases them out, and then they will move somewhere else if that fits their criteria better. And as a result of this, they might go like they might move into an area where some other mob usually hang out, and maybe they can't get along. Maybe that will create some kind of conflict, either chasing that other mob into a civilized area where they will terrorize the normal population of players, or maybe they do get along and they ally and they form like a some kind of like a war band to attack the nearest town, or, you know, and some like events like that start. So this is very, very interesting. We haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything like that in MMOs before, and I've played pretty much every MMO. So yeah, that's got me even more excited than the whole voxel thing. All right, let's see what's going on in chat here. Oh, you want to be an evil lord and trade with the orcs? Yeah, me too, dude. That would be sweet. But you can do that. Like, this is the thing. Like, you will affect how the world works. So, like, while you can't, maybe, I don't know if there will probably be PvP. Obviously, there will be PvP, but there are other ways to grief. You know, like, even though it's not really griefing, but there is methods to the madness. So, say, like, you really hate like a clan that lives somewhere, so you'll just like set in motion various ecosystem triggers that causes certain unbearable mobs to move into their area or something like that. That would be, you know, that's just I might be thinking like it's more advanced than it actually is. It's like I'm just going by the word of the developers here on their examples. And I can see how an AI could work like that. It would have to be very sophisticated, but this is what it sounded like. It could also be like a very limited set of triggers. It could be like, orc don't like guard, move somewhere with no guard within radius X. And then it's all of a sudden not that sophisticated. So who knows? It will be very exciting to see. I'm hoping it's the sophisticated version. The other one, like the one I just described, that's more like Elder Scrolls. Their AI is actually fantastic when you think about it. I remember playing around with the editor for Elder Scrolls, for not Morrowind, but Oblivion. That was when I went to game design school, and we were messing around with that for a project. And oh, I have more than enough Worldwood, by the way. And let's get this one too. And the AI there, it basically works. I like to use the example of, so like you have an NPC that works around in a town, and his task is to be a street sweeper. He's supposed to clean the streets. So now maybe you play a thief, and while that street sweeper is asleep, you steal his broom. So now when that guy wakes up, the NPC, when it's morning and he doesn't have his broom, his #1 priority on his list of priorities will be, I need the broom, otherwise I can't do my job, which is street sweeping. So then he will take measures to acquire a broom. And those measures can be interesting. Like, it could be anything from, maybe he will go to an NPC that can provide him with one, or he might steal one, or he might actually murder someone that has a broom. That's kind of like how their AI works. But it's not super sophisticated. It works very sophisticated. It's a pretty sweet system. Oh, crap. But that's sort of like the illusion of intelligence. Well, all AI is more or less the illusion of intelligence so far. Unless it learns. Yeah, it would be a sweet tool on cause and effect, yeah, to teach people. That's true. All right, let's see. So now we can make those planks. Hopefully it will be day soon. I can make 12 of them. Good, good. Welcome, new viewers. Thanks for joining in. If you are a YouTube subscriber, please identify yourself so I know who is here. Otherwise, go subscribe on YouTube. Thank you very much. Oblivion AI was numb. They advertised that the AI was supposed to be like it will in EverQuest, yet during testing one of the AI got hold of a Daedric artifact and took over town. that's awesome though. But that's what I mean, like the broom example too, right? It's unpredictable. You know, that's the stuff you can't script. Like, they wouldn't have thought of like, oh, let's give this NPC, like, let's make this NPC take over a town by freaking random in midway into the game. That's what I like with AI, because you can't predict what they do if it's a good AI, or just like a bad AI, but it's still unpredictable. Oh, yeah, and then they dumbed it down. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Now we have that. Let's make the thing. Rustic stone vault. What am I missing now? Ugh, iron ingot. When did we start the stream? Was it like... Crap. Might do 2 streams today, I don't know yet. I'm missing iron ingot. Okay, we're gonna go get it. I need that stone vault. We can talk about some games in the meantime. Which game should we discuss? Which awesome game? I've already had my long rant about Star Wars Galaxies. Oh, by the way, about Star Wars Galaxies, you just like put a coin in the Star Wars Galaxies memories for me, and I'll keep talking about it all night. I can do multiple streams just reminiscing about Star Wars Galaxies. But yeah, I've mentioned this in the past too, but Smeedley, the Sony Online Entertainment boss, I think he is, has tweeted or said something somewhere. I read it on mmorpg.com, which I trust. I've actually... At one point I was actually kind of supposed to be working with those guys, but then completely by my own fault I kind of wasted that opportunity. Maybe I'll check back with them again if they still need some videos from me. But yeah, so we told them that they're working on another game that should be the spiritual successor to Star Wars Galaxies, and that's for me is like oh sweet, oh that would be so sweet. Like even how much I love this game so far, and I see the potential for this and EverQuest Next and everything. But Star Wars Galaxies is like your first love, you know. Like for me anyway, it was. I never played EverQuest 1 when it came out. I played it long time after, actually just before EverQuest 2, so I was way late to that party. And that was just because I wanted to know what the hype was all about before trying EverQuest 2. But yeah, so like, even though I really love and identify very much with all those old school MMORPGs, Star Wars Galaxies was like the first one I played a lot, and that wasn't amongst the very first ones. It was reasonably early compared to nowadays MMOs, and it was reasonably hardcore and very, very ahead of its time in many aspects, and very stupid decisions made by the developers in other aspects. But the first MMO that I played, and I can't remember which of these two it was. It's so long ago. It depends if you categorize PlanetSide 1 as an MMO, because it kind of is. But that was also a game I loved. So 2 of the very first games that I loved was Star Wars Galaxies. What is this? Huh. Okay, well, I'm not going to change this, but I'm going to a tier 1 zone. Let's see. So the PlanetSide 1, awesome. Well, really, really good. We didn't have the network at the time to fully utilize all the functions in it. PlanetSide 2 is decent, but it didn't capture me as much as I wanted. I was really into I had really high hopes for PlanetSide 2, but meh, it's I don't know. The payment model, it just was kind of like just stretching things out that didn't need to be stretched out, like is kind of the tendency these days, like the whole mobile game type of microtransactions, and if you can play it without, but it will take you a lifetime to do anything, so you kind of have to, otherwise it's freaking boring. It was that kind of payment system I felt, although not as bad as, like, you know, the recent controversies with the Dungeon Keeper mobile app and such. You know, these kind of slacking streams gives us a chance to talk about other things in the games industry. Let's continue on. So the other MMO that I played in the very, very, very beginning was, what's its face? From Funcom. Man, I can't. Head is just not working right now. Like Funcom, the Norwegian company, was part of the reason, since I am also Norwegian. They made this MMO before Conan, long before Conan. It was right after EverQuest, if not at the same time as EverQuest 1. Not as early as Ultima Online though, but what was that called? I need to look it up. Just a moment. Not even listed on. Come on, where is it? Anarchy Online. Okay. Anarchy Online came out in 2001. Really? Really? Is that the case? EverQuest. When did that came out? (2009). No, 1999. Yeah, not 2009. Okay, so that was quite a bit earlier. That was my bad. Ugh, crap, we have this glitch here again. Probably fix itself when we zone. If I'm planning to do pranks like I did in Minecraft, obviously, if I can find a way to do so, I just need like a group of people that won't be too offended. But it's kind of hard because you can't like build everywhere here. So hopefully I found a bunch of people that is stupid enough to give me building permissions on their properties. Okay, this is not the kind of area I wanted. Oh, desert, thank God, we're going there. It's not loaded yet either. No, it's tier 2 zones that has all the iron. I'm stupid. My bad. Okay, we're gonna load again. Sorry. Dang it. All the iron in this is in tier 2. Except this one, which is here. How much did it cost? Was it 60? Hey, why died? Or Polly. How's it going? Does anyone in the stream remember how much that thing cost in iron? Oh, there's a crafting bench over by the portal. Let's go back to the portal. I think it's in tier 2 all the iron is. Although no, that's stone. It's copper that is a lot of here. Wrong way. I think it was like 60 iron bars we needed, which means really 60 iron bars. We have to check that. That's a lot actually. Maybe it was more like 20. Hopefully it's 20. If you do get this game, my #1 tip is get the freaking rope grappling hook first thing you do. Maybe not first thing you do, like, but after your first pick that you need, get the iron or the grappling thing. Just makes life so much easier. Not just for transportation, actually, mainly for building stuff. You can't, there's like certain places you can't really build because you have to build like scaffolding around everything to get there. Maybe it's tier 1 that has all the iron. There's quite a bit of iron here. Yeah. Camera movement. Right. Oh, a little bit glitchy when we're inside stuff. Where's the thing? Down there? That's a little ways to go still. 60. Was it 60 really? Oh crap. Ah, welcome back, welcome back. Good that you're home. Let's evaluate how much. That's 60 iron bars. There's like 6,000 iron ore. That was silver I was just digging there too, but so it's just need to, no, because when you choose the metal here, you can, you can use a counter sort of. Let's see, that thing costs. This costs 60. I'm just gonna see how much more we need. We kind of can't really give up on this project either, because otherwise it will fill up basically. Okay. So we're like 3,600 iron. Let's go to a tier 2 zone, just see how fast we can get 1,000, and if it's viable, we'll do it. If it takes too long, we'll go build something. I have a couple of things I want to build. See, we have a couple of new viewers. Welcome. Current project was supposed to be building something and experimenting with some stairs again. Actually, I have a new idea for stairs. But in the way of that came the fact that my inventory is entirely full, and so is my void vault. So right now we're just gathering a little bit of iron to be able to build the stone vault. Your computer is lagging, but the pad seems to be keeping up. Yeah, that's entirely possible. It also depends on. This is a trick that I'm not sure if everyone knows. It was fairly new to me when I learned it because I didn't really use Twitch a whole lot before I started streaming myself. But like you can go to your local, like for example, I live in Denmark. So I can go to da.twitch. Or Twitch, I don't know, twitch.da or da.twitch.com or something. And that will probably reduce my lag compared to just twitch.com. You can still see the same streams. Hey Gonza. Yeah, Twitch looks, the stream looks nice now. I think I've learned the tricks. What I'm doing every time now really is, who was it that gave me that? Someone, I can't remember who linked me that thing. Someone gave me a tool that pings all of the Twitch servers and gives me like some stats on their current ping and their average ping and their like glitching out stats for a while. And I run that now ahead of every stream, find out which one is optimal for me to use and go with that one. And that seems to be working out nicely. Okay, we don't need all the silver. Just iron. How much did I get it? Oh, okay, this is not going to be long at all. That gave us 700. One vein, 700, and we just need like less than 4,000. Obviously, I didn't really actually want to go down here though. Let's climb our way up. It's so dark down there. So tier 2 is the best place to go for iron. There must be some more down here. Isn't it? There was this one place I went to the first time I tried this tier 2 going, finding iron and everything. And it was a ton of iron there. I think it's in one of the streams. Not right here though, here's nothing. That was sort of like more like a plains we went to that time. And all the iron. Okay, is there a desert nearby? Not really. I don't want to go all the way over there. Oh. Silver or iron? Iron. Good. Yeah, and I don't think that, I think that if there is any lag now, I think that is something that can be optimized by going to the correct country. Like the correct, like if you live in, I don't know, China, they're probably, no, there isn't a Chinese Twitch server to the best of my knowledge, but if you live in the UK, there's probably like a twitch.uk or something, .co.uk that you can go to instead of .com, which should give you better ping, basically. And also it's browser related too, you know, like Chrome specifically, which is weird since it works so nicely for you on your Android there. But Chrome, I think I've had some issues in the past with Twitch. Not sure why. I'm watching it on Chrome and it's perfect for me now. Shouldn't be a problem. Just 1300, we just need a couple more veins. This would have gone in like a millisecond on that other place I found. Oh, I think I missed a few because they have like this weird lighting on them. But I think if it's not the spinning wheel type lag you have sometimes, then it's probably just me lagging because the game lags a bit. Oh well, we get the silver too. I mean, there's a lot of furniture and decorations and stuff that requires silver. Eh. Find bright spot, please. I wonder if this is everyone or if it's just me having these like weird lighting issues. Like goes off and on. Surface iron. And it's so much better to mine iron now that I have this high tier pick. This is the best pick in the game at the moment. Well, not counting legendary varieties of it, but the highest tier pick. So it makes mining lower tier ores much faster, which is pleasant. Explorer and Chrome, no difference. Well, there might not be, but did you try like your local Twitch server though, instead of .com? This looks like silver. Oh, there's iron here. Okay, good. Welcome even more new viewers. Thank you a lot for joining. I hope you stick around for a bit, and I also really hope that you will head over to my YouTube channel, which is something I've been doing for a lot longer than Twitch, and sub there, because you can see all these streams on YouTube afterwards. You might not experience lag or anything like that, but you will also be able to see tutorials and many other games, primarily Sandbox. I need to advertise a little bit in between here, since we're not doing anything super complicated at the moment. Not a whole ton of luck with this iron yet, but should only need like 2 more veins and we're good. Maybe 3. They're hard to spot when it's dark though. Oh, you said this only happens on non-partnered Twitch? Problem is, it's really difficult to get partnered on Twitch. Like, you need a shit ton of views on average. I would like to get partnered there, like, eventually. Took me a while to get partnered with YouTube too, and then now everyone is just getting partnered. And the thing with YouTube now, and oh, man, I could rant about this for a while too. There's essentially no point in being partnered anymore. Because the whole reason people got partnered instead of just joining YouTube directly was because the idea was that if anyone messed with you, like anyone tried to copyright claim you or like take down your channel on the unfair copyright based claims and those kind of things, your network would kind of take the hit for that, or not take the hit, but they would sort of own the rights to that material, like a universal agreement with gaming companies or something. So that would protect you from it. But that's they never really had those things. It just worked out like that. Their agreement with YouTube was like that, but they never really had any of those arrangements. So now YouTube removed that, so now everyone is under the same, both YouTube partners and regular partners is under the same rules. Everyone will be fucked with, to be quite honest. And pretty much nothing you can do about it, and the network can't really do much to help you. And so the network really at the moment, and this goes for really most networks except like small but influential networks that actually has some kind of agreements and help their partners. With the exception of those networks, most other networks are just basically sitting there and taking the money that their partners earn. There's not much else to it. We're starting to have enough iron now, I think. Just gonna pick up the iron on the way back, and then we're set, good to go. We can actually craft that thing over here. I don't think there's stat differences to props, so I don't really think I need to go back home and find the crafting bracers before we do this. Okay, we're over 4,000, we're more than good to go. But I need this silver too. I've been meaning to come here. I'm gonna do this some other day. In between streams, I'm gonna go get more of this stuff. For now, let's head back home to the portal, which is that way, ish. Okay. On the way home, let's see what other game can we chat about. Alright, you guys in the chat, give me your favorite game of all time and we'll see if we agree. Any type of game. Or digital game. Not Pac-Man. Stupid Twitch delay. Starting to hate that now. There's some interesting stairs. Let's check those out too, since we're all into stairs these days. Oh, we're quite nearby the portal actually, but I want to... Where do those go? There, hidden by entries. I want to see how those stairs work. Yeah, this is how you would construct them if you weren't trying to do it. This is pretty. It's not actually spiral, but it's kind of spiral. I guess this is like the way to do it if you want, if you don't want any bugs, any artifacts. Ah, I remember that word, artifacts. Yeah, I'm really behind on decorating shit. I need to start doing that. Like starting to make an actual home. What was that, Gonza? I wonder if SOE will release beta a month sooner. Oh, yeah. Well... What was that? I think beta was supposed to start... I think like I had this competition on the channel a while back when I bought this Trailblazer pack for this. You were supposed to receive like some buddy keys, and I gave those away on the channel a while ago. And I think the mail said I should receive those on or before the end of either the beginning of or like the 1st of March or the end of March. Can't remember which it was. But those are beta keys. So at the soonest, like 2 weeks, I guess. If not, like 6 weeks. Where'd the portal go? There it is. Oh, you bought the closed beta version? Well, it shouldn't be long then until you're in. That's a bit cheaper. Yeah, actually, you know, Gomorrah, you should probably just not buy the Trailblazer. Although there are a couple of items you only get with Trailblazer, like the crafting bracers, which can be nice to have. Let's see, metal. Yeah, we have enough. Wanna before the 31st of March? Well, in that case, if they move it ahead a little bit, since they... Yeah. They didn't move the alpha though. Oh yeah, they did move the alpha. Yeah, the alpha wasn't supposed to have started yet. That's true. We'll see. There's so many features they will add to the game, and there's so many features I hope they add to the game, but I haven't really had any confirmation on. But it's far from done. I mean, it's still like a playable game. It's sort of like Minecraft was in alpha, but with more advanced technology behind it. Let's melt these two. Oh yeah. Oh, and by the way, hey Xenopixel, you have the same color as Gonza there, so I didn't notice you. On the... Thanks for joining in. More important than any item, I'd say the 3 days early access to open beta. I get all the good claim spots would justify the price tag, and yeah, that is true. I have, like, if it's anything like it was at the launch of alpha with only 2 servers, with only like 5 zones on each server, in that case, absolutely. If they do increase the server pack, because right now you can find... Actually, no, now you can't find. Like 3 or 4 days ago, after they just opened the EU servers, then you could find good spots for a while. But I imagine it's going to be a ton more players when the time comes after the wipe. So if you have a vacation that week, or you're gone and you can't play that week, you're gonna be screwed. You're not gonna have like a mountaintop, that's for sure. Where they go? Prop. Rustic stone vault. Finally we can make it. And done, and we have it. Yeah, there. And about time, because we were getting kind of... Yeah. Home sweet home. Where is the home? Actually, and that... that reminds me of something. Yeah, I know what to craft now. Before we place the stone vault, we're going to make like a little vault room. Possibly. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Or are we? Should we make like a vault room? It'll give us a chance to try some like interior decorating and not just building stairs all the time. Hey Gomorrah, are you still here? I can't remember when I started streaming. Hold on, let me just check something. Okay, like 50 minutes ago. Where's my place? Over there. It's from spawn almost. That's good. Whoever that built that orb over there, let's check that out. So much better weather on this server. We're gonna check out the structures, those spires you have there. Let's see if those are cool. Well, it's been a while since we had an episode to explore a little bit too, so I guess not just hanging around in the base is good for 1 or 2 episodes as well. So we have like an hour left to stream for this one. I might actually do one more afterwards. Oh yeah, okay, you're trying to get your PC to be able... No, I was just wondering if you could remember when exactly the stream started. But I think it's approximately an hour ago. Oh, this guy have been decorating inside. I'm jealous now. Let's see if he's used any like tricks I don't know about. So far it seems like this guy has been decorating with the tools the way they sort of are intended to be used. It's very pretty, but it doesn't seem, at least in here, he hasn't used any like weird tricks with micro voxels or anything. It's basically just placing normal sized blocks, not doing any tricks to make something look like something else. It does look nice, but it's not really difficult. What I'm looking for is those really weird tricks with using that's always how the cool stuff comes to be, you know, like you find an item and you see like, oh, there's a piece of this item that looks something else if I make it huge and hide part of it in the wall or something like that. That's, you know, those kind of tricks. Let's see, what do you say? What CPU, GPU do you have? I'm in the market for new GPU, and since you have the CPU bottleneck, I'm curious if you have a very good GPU or not a so good... What do you mean CPU bottleneck? Do I have a CPU bottleneck? I have... You mean because there's lag? That's not my computer, I think. Because it's smooth most of the time. Well, yeah, some of it is. I don't know though. My computer is 2 years old. It's more than 2 years old. And when I bought it, it was like up there, like alongside the top of the line stuff, but not entirely top of the line. That's usually how I buy my computers. I have an i7 processor, CPU. The GPU, I can't even remember. It's like a GTX... or GTI 590 NVIDIA card, and what I should be doing to, because what's causing lag for me usually, or like oh yeah, true. But what's causing problems for me normally, if it's any like performance issues, is the fact that I'm recording with fraps at the same time as playing on the highest possible resolution. I always play on the highest resolution, and recording with fraps takes a lot of juice out of your computer while you're doing it. So that's usually the main cause of those things. And also, if I had installed this game on my SD drive instead of the regular drive, it would have also gone much smoother. But I usually don't do that until I know I'm going to have the game for a long time. And I wasn't sure when I installed it. Well, I was pretty sure. But okay. There's last night's experiment that didn't entirely work out, but I have some new ideas for these stairs now. I think we're making it way too complicated for what it needs to be. I think there's a much better way, but I'm not going to do that now because we spent like the whole 1 hour 40 minute stream last night doing this. What I kind of want to do here is to make like a tunnel in here too. Oh yeah, you know what? You know what we can do? We can do like another room in here. From within here somewhere, I don't know. Just dig our way through here. Like door sized. What size is a door? Let's build a door and put it there. I haven't had a door before. Let's find out what a door looks like. That would be probably from here, I guess. Rustic wood door right. Rustic wood door left. Yes, and need plain wood planks and copper. I don't have any copper. Okay, so let's not build a door then. Unless I have copper. I'm not going back to that zone to get copper now. Nope, no copper. So what I want to do is to... So like we could dig out like a room in there and then make it so that it has windows out here. Like a little circle window or something over here. Actually we can just do that window right now, can't we? Yeah, so we can have like a... Yeah, let's do that. That will look awesome. That's the new project. That's the day project. So select tool, no, delete tool. Can we stand still for a moment, please? Thank you. And this is pretty much the bottom of my zone. Ooh. So we have to do like... nope. Alt tab. Like that. And then... Or... Oh, I didn't catch up on the chat there. Man, so much happening in the chat. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. So, hey, Mr. G8. Thanks for joining. Is not only traps, is also crap coding. Well, yeah. Do you know if you'll still be able to play EQ Landmark when EQ Next is released, or will they shut it down? No. It's going to be two separate games. They're two entirely separate games. There will always be both of them, because they're not that tightly intertwined. It's basically just like in Landmark. Think of Landmark as Minecraft and Next as World of Warcraft. Basically, except that in this World of Warcraft you can import player creations that is approved by the developers into the World of Warcraft game. That's basically how they work. Yeah, okay, you guys explained that to each other in the chat too, so I'll just keep building here. Let's see, what we're gonna do now is this here, that in a bit. Down a bit, so that would be like floor level-ish. And let's see if we can somehow, we're going to extend that a whole bunch. Just to see where it ends up. Like that, and then we're going to move it back in there. Extend it some more. Move it some more. Just make sure to leave that window circle there. Okay, that should do. Now let's see, where did that go? Oh, it wasn't anywhere near as far as I thought. Well, that's good. There's going to be a small room then. Okay, just pull that in a little bit. Now we can delete it. And for the door though, we really need to make something that fits the shape of the door. So I'm not going to do that just yet. Going to mess around here. Let's see. Just like basically hollow out the space for the window. This might actually be easier with the delete tool. Or not. That's the biggest box, man. This is not the best way to do this, I have a feeling. It needs to be fine-tuned a bit. Down. Okay, selection tool is a much better friend of mine than this thing is. So, let's see. What's going on here? Yeah, we're going to have probably going to cut this, like very pixelate this room almost when cutting it. Okay, I'm just going to make like a little tiny hole over here just to see where we come out. Just like this. Never mind. We'll do this because I can just undo it if it's too big. There we are, we're through. Ah. So the floor is a bit taller there. So we'll have to do some kind of stairs on the inside here. That's just so we know that it can't really make... Can I go through here? Almost. Nope. Yay. I don't want to cut it any bigger just yet because I don't want to destroy the shape here. We might do something round or whatever here based on the door. Oh, bye Gonza. Catch you later on YouTube. See ya. Okay, let's see how much space do we have like on the sides here. Not a whole ton, so we can make it considerably taller. Although that's probably not necessary. But we're going to make it a little wider only for now. Then we can place our box. And then I need to mine some copper so I can get that door in place before I want to fully feature complete this room. That's a little too much. Checking how much. Oh yeah, that's gonna come out there, so I put it there. Do kind of the same thing on this side. Where does that end up? Oh, it's far under there. It can be pretty big in there actually. Oh, coming out here. It's not that far. A little less. Alright, that seems good. Three, two, one, boink. Is there a hole? Something is shining through over there. Might have to put something there to block it. Oh yeah, true. Good suggestion. I don't really need to do stairs in there. Is this where something is happening? Alright. Yeah, we'll just raise the floor in here a little bit. I can also increase the height of it a bit. But we're going to make some kind of a window here after we frame this properly, this spot here. So I need to heighten it a little bit too, but for now, this over here kind of annoys me. I don't know why it's shining through over there. Look at that. But now we're going to check whether that thing here, the rustic stone vault, whether we can place it, put it down again, and it won't lose the items in it. That looks kind of cool. How much space is in it? Oi, hold on. That's the stuff I have in my other vault. I thought this would be like local storage. Are you shitting me? Can you only have like one? Okay, this is not exactly how I had imagined it. Yeah, I'll look at that hole there afterwards. It's just this, because here's the void vault, and I thought, oh, I thought, like, see, this is the same stuff. I thought if I put something in the void vault, you store it in the void, essentially, like an obsidian chest in Minecraft. That I thought was the entire idea with the void vault. So that if you remove this and you place it somewhere else, or you go to someone else's void vault, you can still get your stuff from the vault, or from the void. In other words, it should not also be in my stone vault. That makes very little sense. Now I have to... Yeah, like the obsidian chest I call ender chest in there. That's... No, but this is not supposed to be like an ender chest. The void vault is supposed to be like an ender chest. This annoys me now. Oh well, either way, I need to delete all of these crappy pickaxes though, so I can just go ahead and do that, make some space. I made so many pickaxes, copper pickaxes, just to experiment on how to get a better copper axe, actually. That's why I made all these pickaxes, and I just missed. I failed terribly. So I'm like gonna delete. Whoa! Could not click delete there. Worst things could have happened, I guess. Yeah, maybe it increases the capacity. Well, you would think so, but no, because see here this is on the very bottom. This axis here, you can't go further down. So it's the same capacity. Huh. Maybe there's like some kind of module you can upgrade it with or something. That seems very illogical to me, that they would function like that. Maybe it's just alpha bug. Alright. Let's stuff some of all of this. All this stone over here. We don't need. Dirt. If it shows up in your inventory here, that means you already have either 1 million or 100,000 of it in your thing here. Let's see. Where's the regular stone? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, so 100,000. Quite a bit of wood too then, it seems. Where's all this stuff going? Like I'm dropping things in here and they disappear from here. Something is really bugged here. Didn't I just have like 2 more stacks of these? Let's see. So like gray and whatnot. Let's put these. Let's put these stone over here. That works. How about this? No, it disappeared again. Unless... Ah! It also has that 100 million thing. No, 100,000. 100 million. It also has that here. Okay, that's why. Makes a bit more sense then. So these stacks are just going into that counter, in essence. Okay, are we good? Don't know why some of these things are like invisible. Okay, Gomer, from what was said in the talking about the different packages you can buy, people have to get a point to be able to make the vault normally. Or get to a point to be able to make the vault normally. I'm not sure if you can place the void vault wherever you want, then pick it up. Oh yeah, I was supposed to test that too. Crap. Well, actually, yes, you can. Yes, you can. The void vault, you can do that. You can pick it. You can place it and pick it up, and it will have the same stuff. I tested that. Now I got distracted with this thing because it works like it shares the inventory with the void vault. Did not expect that. Okay, at least we clear up some space here. And let's. I don't really need stone picks either. Come to think of it. Trailblazer flags, more picks. Standing torch. Let's place those all over the place, since we're already placing stuff. Just for now, when it gets dark here. Light up. Okay, that works nicely. Place a couple of those around here. Don't worry, I'm going to remove it at one point and put it somewhere more logical. Just want some lights around here. Because oftentimes when they're trying to build it's really, really dark. And I haven't really been placing any of this stuff in the past. Turn on. There we go. And another one here. Now it should be possible to do some work during night. Also, yeah, Xenopixel, I wasn't really curious whether it can be moved. I was curious, like, if... Except for the fact that it worked strangely, like we just discovered. What I was curious about is, like, if that chest worked like a normal, like a Minecraft chest, right? Not like an Ender chest. What happens if you put stuff in it and then pick it up? Then place it again. Will that stuff just still be in the chest? Will it move to your inventory? Will it disappear? This is probably a really stupid place to have that. So, and over here is usually bright enough. stick it on here. Kind of doesn't work with the smoke. It goes straight out like that. It will be there. Yeah, with those extra keys that you get when you buy the Trailblazer pack, you do get like some closed beta keys for 4 friends. But yeah, it says time limited. I have no clue what that means. I didn't really see. So it could mean like it's only a temporary thing. I don't know. The implications of that closed or the time limited part. Might put some of these like insane smoke generators down in that other room afterwards. I want that copper though. Why is no one here that can bring me copper? Just bring it. This irritates me. Yeah, okay, let's test this. Let's see if we add something up here. What material do I have selected? It's iron. Dang it. Do I get it back now? Yeah, okay. I can't be building with iron, but yeah, there's something up there. That's weird. Okay, let's test this. Let's pick up. Let's pick this up too. Let's show. Okay, so we're gonna even the floor height. So the floor is at this height. So we need to. There. There. Don't need it to be that much in here. Won't be able to walk in anymore though after we do that, but there. Okay, so what kind of floor should we have in here? It's gonna stick out there a bit, can't do the whole thing. Let's see, what kind of materials can we choose from here? Really? You think it's only 1 week of play? That seems like a kind of a dick move, to be honest. Like, you can't give someone like a 1 week of closed beta access. If that's the case, that's not really nice. But it could sound like it, time limited. Man, in that case, I feel really bad because I'm giving away 4 of those to the subscribers. I didn't think it would be like a week of play. I hope it's not. That sounds terrible. It really sucks, and it just gets people addicted, and then first stone, and then I don't know. Like let's see what else we have here. Like marble. No, not marble. I don't think it's marble. Not obsidian. Not alabaster. Can't really do like a crystal floor either exactly, unless Amethyst. I doubt we'll have enough amethyst. I just want to see if we have enough of some crap. Amethyst is the gem I have the most of. Oh, it's sapphire. I'm not gonna use sapphire, are you crazy? Oh, that'll get... No, that's obsidian. Why is it? There we go, finally. Nope. Do not have enough. Okay, let's fill it with something else and then we can do like tiles or something like... And I do have tons of wood. What does that look like? That looks pretty terrible. Oh no, the selection disappeared. Stupid selection tool, can't you just start like above the ground? We'll do this part after. One up because it's always down in the ground, and then up to one more height. Screw it. Let's go out and check. Yeah, that's the height. Okay. Well, actually, not to be an idiot, but I'm just going to waste my stone on the bottom part. I'm not going to fill it all in with something other, some other bullshit. What does that look like? Bluish. And I missed that part. Okay. We good? We good? Yeah, we good. So I need to increase the ceiling here a bit afterwards. So the question, do props have to be placed in your claim? And if they can be placed outside your claim, can they be picked up by others? I think you have to place them in your claim. I'm pretty sure you can't really place anything outside of your claim. And if you do, say like you build something out of voxels outside of your claim, it will disappear within a minute. Let's do some... Which one did you say? Work slate? That's probably more like the something out of stone, right? That's the very... It's not the, like the super smooth stuff that I have up here. Like the same stuff I have. Yeah, no. Come on, grappling hook needs a longer range. Isn't that the same stuff I have here? I think this is worked slate. I don't want that. I need something decorated. It's probably this is. Remember, this is like going to be like one of the very few places in this base where we actually have room for a floor. at all. Need something else. Need something more complicated. Like... if we have enough marble, marble is looking us kind of cool. We have stone marble, marble roof, rough marble, marble trim, polished marble. Polished marble is probably cool. That looks exactly like stone. I'm not going to use that. What else do we have? It looks too dark. I want something bright in here. Yes, the void vault you can probably place in other locations, because the void vault is sort of like your takeaway vault, where you can bring it with you and store stuff in it and take it somewhere else and access it again. I haven't tested it myself, but I'm pretty sure we can try to do that. Remove that myth once and for all. I really need some better way to access here, though. I made it like unnecessarily complicated for myself with these walkways. Pick up. And now somewhere outside of my claim, which would be here. Or here, to be sure. This is not my claim. There it is. No, I cannot place it here. Neither can I place anything else. I can't even pick it up, like... Nope. Not possible. While as... here it is. So, I don't know, dude. Place it there for now. Probably gonna use this and hang it on the wall like a mirror later. I'm gonna sit there and say, mirror, mirror on the wall. Yeah, actually, that's true. I'm probably going to do that, like, under here. Like, where would be a good spot? Under there? Here? Just like here, maybe. Just a manhole size. Should probably be that big. Where does that take us? Whoop! Oh. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And we need something over there, like I have an idea. Oh, we could do that, but that's not complicated enough, so... Also, now that I see this pattern it's forming, I want to make it one further out. This is going to be cool. Ugh. Clicking on other stuff. There. Come on, disappearing freaking tools. There. There. 5 by 5, that's more than big enough. Delete sword, there we go. Oh, that wasn't exactly how I thought it would be, but... Why was that? What did I do wrong there? There, 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 there. 4x4 or 5x5? 5x5. We're gonna move those other workbenches out a bit later. There we go. Perfect pattern. Now, let's do like out of wood a sort of a pole. Bit of a tall one. Taller than a person, like that. And then same here. I can actually just copy this. Also going to there. Extend it slightly. There. Up one. Smooth tool. Like that. So it's a bit thinner. Then we copy it. And we place it there. Is that correct? Not entirely. Oh, this grid reliance. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Then we can do something like, I don't know. To be honest, I could have made this bigger, this top one here. I'm gonna make it like, yeah, make it like a flat board instead. It's easier to grapple onto. I should have smoothed it and then copied it onto here actually. But we'll try to smooth it without it and see how that looks. The grappling hole. That sounds that sounds terrible. Sounds like something that happens in prison. There. I'm gonna leave the bottom one to not mess too much with that. Let's see what the effect is of that. Okay, then you only... Okay, I'm not gonna do that. You only smooth the top if you do that. Oh, stop it. Damn it. Okay, now we can smooth it. There we go, that's not so bad. Down in the grappling hole. Where's the thing? There it is. Yay! Grappling entrance, awesome. Now all you need is a noose, and you got yourself some proper gallows. What is a noose? This is where my English language lack of it not being my mother language shows. What's going on here? It's paint it again. Okay, well at least it's different now. I wanted a different texture right here with a grappling hole. We need to move these guys too later, but not now. What's a noose though? Oh, is it like a rope? Does that exist? Let's see. I mean, I'm assuming you didn't mean that it actually did, but I'm curious. Pillows, firewood, pitcher, brazier, chandelier, lamppost. Oh, I have like a sconce with a chain on it. Flag, lantern. Nope. Right, okay, the rope around the neck. Yeah, okay, so that's a noose. I didn't know that. Cool. Learned a word today. It's been a worthwhile stream. Barrel, wooden chair, coffee table, splint table, rustic wood door, torch, bucket, table. There's not that many props in yet, to be honest. It's not a whole bunch. At least now we have an entrance, even though it sort of looks like a kind of like an advanced outdoor toilet. Just gonna check again. I think we're going to end the stream-ish now. And that's simply because I was kind of thrown off a bit. That was an entirely different project that we were supposed to do today, but it the resource gathering came in the way of it, and then the thing threw me off, and then the other thing threw me off, and here we are 1.5 hours into the stream, and we haven't started on the project that would take a long time. So I think we'll just reserve that for the next stream instead, and in the meantime I'll go get some of that copper just off camera, because that's boring to watch. I don't really need to record that, right? If I was just streaming to stream, I would probably just do it live, but since this is going out on YouTube in like an episodic type content, I don't really feel like I can do that. What time is it? If the wife lets me, I might do another stream later on tonight. I might, but I'm not sure. So don't count on it, but there will be notifications on Twitter and your email, and possibly my Facebook page and Google Plus page. I'll probably post it in there too if I do it. So, right. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for all the tips and suggestions. I hope we can do this again real shortly. Tomorrow guaranteed. Day after guaranteed. Pretty much throughout the weekend guaranteed. And then I'm going away for a bit, so then you'll have to watch it on YouTube. And that's why I'm saving up some of these live streams for YouTube later. Thanks for watching. See you later.